To begin with, it's certainly a great feeling, and I had an ambition to score a goal in an event like the World Cup, and especially while representing my country. Undoubtedly, the happiness of the Saudi spectators was enough. If we go back a bit to 1994 in the game against Egypt, there was no victory. So I am happy that I scored the goal and made the spectators happy.
Referred to as the nation's golden generation, the Saudi Arabia squad of 1994 reached the round of 16 at their first attempt. Saeed Al-Awairan's memorable goal against Belgium defining their legacy in the tournament. Following an impressive qualifying campaign that sealed their place in Qatar, there's excitement and optimism that the Arabian Falcons can rise above expectations once again.
Our performance will be more than amazing. We came here not just to participate.
We have a mixture of experienced players and young players, and that will have a positive effect on the squad. We know that we'll give it our best. We don't know what result to expect, but we will put in a huge effort. And then we will see what the outcome is against Argentina.
Having also led Morocco to the 2018 FIFA World Cup, Hervé Renard will know what to expect from this tournament.
When you are playing in a stronger team, you always have hope, but you also need to be realistic, but at the same time to believe on yourself, to think in football everything is possible. We have to be ready. We have a really tough group, so it's very important to start well.
Saudi Arabia are obviously looking to spoil Messi and Argentina's party today, but just a quick reminder, the last time they were playing a World Cup opener, they came up comfortably short against Russia. But history is nothing to go by as they start afresh today. You heard about Coach Renard over there. He led Zambia to that African Cup of Nations title in 2012 and repeated the feat in 2016 with Ivory Coast. Quickly show you the team as well and what he's put out today in order to challenge Messi's Argentina. I think the players in firm focus, and like you heard there in the piece as well, is the fact that they've got a good blend of youth and experience in this team. But watch out for the likes of Salman Al Faraj, their captain, who's been an icon for club and country and a man who's won it all for Al Hilal, including 2 AFC Champions League trophies. Apart from that, possibly Salem Al Dawsari, who couldn't make it in La Liga, but has an impressive goal record both domestically and at international level for a winger, and will likely be Saudi Arabia's most dangerous attacking threat. Moving on, Yasser Al Shahrani, a stalwart for both Al Hilal and Saudi Arabia for the past decade. Left back will combine ever so well with Al Dawsari if they get their opportunities on the counter, perhaps. And that left flank of Saudi Arabia could be the one to watch out for from an Argentinian standpoint. But really interesting to see how Renard goes about his business with Saudi Arabia today as they get ready for another first game of the World Cup where they do not want to come up short. So what can we expect from this Asian nation after the other 2 Asian countries that we've seen haven't really turned up so far?
Well, I think with Ronald, he's going to set this team up, to have 2 banks of 4, strong, hard to beat, and wait for the opportunities. He's not going to be expansive. He's not going to start like, let's enjoy the World Cup. He'll want to kind of get something out of the game. On paper, he knows he hasn't got a chance to win, but in football, you never know. And that's what he is banking on happening, that you never know. It's one of those days that 4 or 5 players in Argentina don't turn up or drop their level a little bit and have a little bit of luck. That's, I'm afraid he's going to wait for something like that to happen in the 90 minutes. So, I mean, they're not going to have the ball too much. I think Argentina is going to control the game, and they're going to wait for a moment to kind of, counter-attack or set play.
We're very interested to see how Saudi Arabia go about this business. Won't be an easy challenge if you're up against Argentina. Let's find out a little bit about how the tactical battles could play out today with Professor Pratt, who's upstairs.
Thank you, Anand. It actually takes us perfectly, continuing our conversation we were having this morning about the tactical evolutions that, take place in every World Cup. And obviously, the talking point is going to be Lionel Messi in terms of how the team lines up today. We'll just have another look at as he pops up over there. We'll just get the drawing tool out here. The half space is going to be crucial in terms of this World Cup, about how teams exploit these half spaces. And obviously, I think, Sol, when you were playing back in the day, you played Argentina in the past. In those days, obviously, the number 10s used to operate, the likes of your Saviolas, etc., in those kind of spaces. Then the Riquelmes, the evolution was them playing in those kind of spaces, picking up the ball. But I think the key now is going to be whether Messi, from this area, can look to get into these kind of pockets and cause problems for Saudi Arabia, and where exactly he picks up spaces in and around the box to hurt the opposition. I think that's going to be key, not just for him during this World Cup, the likes of him, the likes of Neymar, especially exploiting that space. And I think that's going to be crucial in terms of how they unlock teams that sit back and try and protect themselves.
Thanks a lot for that, Pradyum Reddy. Obviously, we'll see how Argentina start this campaign with that. Would they be possibly nervous here? You want to give us a scoreline prediction?
3-0 for Argentina.
3-0. Sol?
I'm going to go a little bit more adventurous. I'm going to say 4-0.
4-0. Okay, we're not just done yet, because I need to find out a little bit more from you how you can expect Argentina to play. Would there be some nerves going into this this tournament, perhaps, for them, because now they're heavily favored with their unbeaten run to win the World Cup, perhaps?
No, I don't think so. They are nervous. I think the players could be more anxious to start the competition, but they are experienced.
So, because those two teams before just felt for me nervous, not going out and almost enjoying. Who knows? Why do you want to kind of be so kind of like a recluse and kind of retracted? Take the shackles off and play. You enjoy. You're in the World Cup. You never know what's going to happen. It's not worth after 90 minutes or 90 plus minutes you thought, oh, we've done nothing. It's not worth it. Go for it.
Luis, just putting your coaching hat on, perhaps your advice to Lionel Messi.